All right, folks, this is a happy day I've been waiting for a long time. It's taken a while to do, but my YouTube account monetization has actually produced its first check. This is a screen that everyone who first monetizes on YouTube wants to see. And the reason is that the minimum amount of money that YouTube or Google Adsense is willing to send you is at least $100. So you have to reach this minimum threshold. You can actually push that out more if you like, to where you don't get payments until $200 or $300, but the minimum is $100. And finally, I have reached it at $104.67. So I'm going to explain a little bit about how I got here, how long it took me to get here. I'm going to be brutally honest. And just, a few things along the way for folks that haven't actually gotten to this point. So to illustrate this, I'm going to go and show you my YouTube account. And I have got this charted over time. I did not start monetization until I believe June of last year, so June of 2016. I actually had a couple of videos that were producing a small number of hits, and I had never thought about monetizing. This is my personal channel. I had it up for 5-6 years. So on a whim, work buddy's like, hey man, you need to turn that on. So I started with just some personal videos. I did have a product demo or two. But I had a meager offering of, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8 videos. Without doing anything else, I just turned monetization on. You can kind of see daily here. My first month, I had 8 cents, I had 6 cents, I had 7 cents. These are some daily totals. Now, of course, there's 0 cents between these, 1 cent. But interestingly enough, I don't really recall having posted anything. But in one day, out of nowhere, there's almost $1, 85 cents. And these numbers, it says estimated, this is actual. So as we go along, you'll still see, there's some 0 days, another, little peaks. Almost like anything else, I started slowly building. I started posting a few more videos. And over time now I'm starting to average, more like 20 cents in a day, as we start getting further along. I can tell you here, this is somewhere around, this is Black Friday time frame. I remember being so happy. I posted a few videos like, wow, I almost had, $1 in a day. So, and actually, let's take this and let's go to monthly. This will look a little better, I think. There we go. So you can see I went from nothing, $1.39, 97 cents, $1.20, $1.79, $1.65, $3.04, $3.16. And it was around this time that I noticed a few things. So Black Friday time and Christmas time, the ads get better. They get more creative. The ads are simply things that people want to click on. A lot of things surrounding deals, people's holiday shopping sales, etc. So it's a great time to have a lot of videos up. If you kind of are holding back for any time to publish something, that might be a good time to do it. So I started focusing, on more and more videos, but I'll be honest with you, I have about 60 videos now. This is June of 2017. However, only 15 or so have more than 1,000 hits, and a lot of them, I'm going to be honest, are just poor videos that I slapped together, or just took something I already had a video of and threw it out there. Now, I have gone and been thorough. I have keywords, good titles, etc., but bad content equals bad content. There's not much you can do about it. But you can see here where things get interesting. I went from $3 one month to $5 to $9 a month. 10, I shot up to $24.78. And in May, this is 1 month, $33.56. Now, this is trending down at the moment. It's 23.66. However, this is the 27th, and the data for the 26th isn't here, but I'm close to $1 a day. So I've gone from $1.39 my first month to, in my 12th month, almost $1 a day. And then I do need to get off my butt, post some more videos. So, people look at, what the secret of something is. Now, obviously, I am not the overnight success story. There's by no stretch of the imagination. You do want things that interest people. Sometimes it's the content, the timeliness of the content. Sometimes it's the person presenting the content. There are some wonderful people out there that just have a presence and charisma that could sell you anything. Sadly, there are people who make a wonderful living as just an attractive woman that puts on makeup and shows people how to do makeup. I would love to think that there's all sorts of other women out there watching how she puts her makeup. I imagine it's a lot of pervs, i.e. men, that are trolling her. But, whatever your genre is, I think it's important to have a genre of things. If you can't be cohesive in what you're putting out there, it's going to get diluted. If you have any interest in the value of subscribers, they're only subscribing to you because they have an interest in something that you're doing. So if you're changing what you're doing every 5 seconds to try to find something that works, it's going to be hard to keep subscribers. Subscribers are useful because a lot of them, by default, they're going to get an email or a notification when you post a new video. So if they really have interest in your stuff, they can find it right away. That said, there are a few things I can share that may help people out a little bit. The first thing I'll share is the account that you're looking at has less than 150,000 hits total, and many of those hits were not monetized. I say many, probably 20 or 30,000 were not monetized. So if you do the math, you're looking at the possibility, now I guess this is my experience, this may not relate to you or anyone else for that matter, but my experience is you could potentially earn $1 for 1,000 views. So you may get enough clicks to where if you have 1,000 views, that somehow magically it ends up being $1. Now, YouTube's cost per click and the return per click, which it is the clicks that generate the money. There is nothing else. So if someone clicks on an advertisement that you have monetized on one of your videos, then that is how you make money. I can tell you that categorically those things fluctuate from fractions of a cent to over $1 a click. Now, how often are you getting that $1 a click? Probably not that often. But it has happened. I have seen it. You have to watch things like a hawk to understand when it happens because there's no reporting back on prices per click. However, if you've got a video that's got 3 views, yet it made $1, that day, it's pretty evident that, that was probably through 1 click. So what I can also tell you is because of the nature of these clicks, every video you have is like it's like a mini lottery ticket where any day, for any reason, at any time, one person can be served a video that has a high pay click on it. So even if your video is not popular through numbers, over time it still might be valuable. Now what's interesting is when you put things out there, the more relevant they are to the times, probably the faster they're going to dive, right? Because people are going to find it at first, and then whatever there is about that that's interesting, time's going to pass, and it's going to go away. However, if you post how-to videos, let's say something like that, or a product review or something, I can tell you every time something breaks around the house, I'm going and looking. So I had something happen to my exterior water faucet. So first thing I did was take a look and see what was going on YouTube on how to build or rebuild one of these things. And that type of thing is never going to go out of style. You know, they haven't changed exterior water fixtures in many, many years, and they probably won't for some time. And even if they do, you know, someone's going to have one 30 years from now, they're going to be looking and say, okay, I need to fix that. They're going to find the same video I did. So the key to making money is to have videos, period. You need videos. Good content is going to equal better hits, but you need hits. You need not to worry about clicks. You're not going to worry about anything really that where you can somehow in your mind artificially inflate how much you're expecting to get cost per click or any of that. All you want is traffic. So let's say that you could get $1 per 1,000 hits. All you want then is 2,000 hits for $2, 3,000 hits, 4,000 hits. And again, this is my experience. I cannot tell you if it's going to be your experience. However, I can just imagine somebody with the silly dog video, 500,000 hits. I mean, that seems like real money. However, I kind of feel like those things that go viral, I don't know if they get the same sort of advertisement clicks as things where people are genuinely looking for something genre specific. So there you have it. Yes, it took me a year. And I didn't really try that hard. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of my videos are terrible. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I have 15 or so that have made it over the 1,000 hit range. And really only 5 or 6 that have made it over 20,000 hits. So probably not even that many. Maybe 5 or 6 have made it over 10,000 hits. So, the moral of the story here, is that even though it took me a while, now I'm rolling at a clip of, $25 a month or more. So while it might have taken me a year to get $100, after 3 more months, I expect to have another 100, and then hopefully I can do some more work and have some good ideas, put some things up, and come up with more. And that's what it takes. If you're not somehow an instant celebrity in your own right, if you don't have a lot of talent, you don't have a lot of charisma, it's going to be a little hard, but find a genre that works for you. Hopefully you're posting about things that you like and you're not just hey, I want to make some bucks. There's probably better, quicker, easier, faster ways to make $100 than taking a year. I could have worked at any number of inexpensive jobs and done better than this. But I was posting mostly about things that I like and things I'm interested in anyway, things I had to do anyway. So just kind of a bonus. But if you are able to keep this sort of trend going over time, this could end up being something where, like for me, I would love for this to, just take away a car payment for me. I'd love to get to that, $400 a month. I'm sure a lot of people would. But I'm starting small, here I've peaked at $33.56. I'm going to make less than that this month, but I'm going to keep going and keep trying. And then as I get things going, I'll try to share some things here with everyone as well. So there you have it. You really can make money. It's not an overnight success story. I wish it was. But through a little bit of work and a little bit of thinking, I'm at least able to get my channel, or at least one of my channels, moving along. All right, till next time.